All right, all right, all right, all right. How's everybody? I'm just going to wait a little bit before because this is just open talk. Whatever the floor, whatever comes to mind, whatever, on this rainy day in Bmore or Baltimore, Maryland. I'm just vibing right now, getting my thoughts together on what should we start on, where should I go, or where should we go? Not I, but we. It's at that point that we just need to just talk about open discussions. Hey, what's going on, cuz? I'm just here just getting some thoughts across. This is just open talk. It's just an open talk, open like heck, you mean even down to the chat. Speak about whatever come to mind, whatever topic come to mind. Just get into just dialoguing or just come to whatever that happens and so on because I just don't know. I'm just on here just to vibe real quick and just get my thoughts together on what need to be said on this rainy day up here in Baltimore, Maryland. All right. The thing that comes to mind is that when it comes down to you on this path of enlightenment and finding self, there's so many ways and so many paths you can go. Would you rather take the easy way and say, I quit? Or will you endure and say, I'm going to go for it and deal with the endurance of going through the hardships sometimes, the confusion, feeling lost, and so on, just to get that enlightenment, to dive in deep into yourself? Or would you rather just go on somebody just showing you without you asking questions and you don't know their intentions, but you're trying to put your trust in them? Or you could use your intuition and have the universe or the great mother guide you to find or bring you a teacher along the way that can guide you on the path in the beginning to the point where when it's all said and done, the universe brings another teacher your way where you can learn because it's an ongoing process when it comes down to it because the universe is only answering what you ask for. Law of attraction. If you go ahead right now and ask the almighty creator or the primary creator for guidance and a teacher to guide you on your path, you'll be surprised because of the sincerity of your heart. What is your first heart? Your brain, your mind. So that is what it is. So when you have that sincerity in your mind and then your heart chakra working together with your brain, they working together, your crown working together as one, your teacher will manifest because you called and asked the almighty divine or the primary creator for that individual to come, and they come. And when they come, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like tears of joy. It's like, wow, amazing. Like, this is what I needed. This is what I wanted. This is what I asked for. Because you want to be on your path so bad. Because the older we get, the more we want to know. We want to learn. We just don't want to be stuck. Because we start having questions ever since we were a child. Like, what makes the world go round? Why the sun is in orbit? Why the moon come out when and the sun go down and it's nighttime? How does that all affect? What does that do? Who created that? We ask our parents stuff like that. And as we get older, we learn to just accept and not to think. But here's the thing, being a free thinker, being someone that is on the path of enlightenment, spirituality, spirit, that's like finding themselves spiritually, and how they're going to connect their physical to their spiritual journey. It is a divine blessing when you do it and you're doing it open heartedly just to learn, just to put your hands and your heart and soul on, just to have all that together, just to get to where you want to go. Because once you have that eureka and that eureka moment and that DNA explosion happen, it's a wonderful feeling. It's like you're on an oasis. It's like you're I don't do no drugs. It's like you're on a high and you start realizing like, damn, this is what I needed. And then you want more because you're starting to put the pieces together. And then when you have children, they ask questions and you can start telling them what you found out to help them along the way. See, your experiences is the best teacher that you need. That's why they say experience is the best teacher. The school of hard knocks per se. So now you're going through this and you're learning and you're living, you're learning, and then you're developing and you're finding things about yourself. You're finding the strength that you have within. You're finding more about your weaknesses and how you don't want to show them, but you want to show your strengths, if that makes sense. So now you're heading on the right path, let's say. In your mind, you're on the right path and you're learning about being positive, being open, learning everything possible to avoid any type of confrontation because you don't have time for it. Time is of the essence. And you have no time because you're on a frequency, you're on that frequency. When you're on a high vibrating frequency, you're not looking at the low frequency. You're looking at what's ahead for the higher vibration that's in front of you that you're focused on. Lord willing, no one try to stop you and knock you off your path because you're focused. See, we're at this moment and this time. There is so many different distractions. There's so many different paths of illusions that we have to know how to identify each and every last one of them, so we won't get caught in the midst of the illusion and the fear mongering and all this other stuff that's going on. You get what I'm saying? So my thing to everybody is to stay focused on the journey that you put yourself on of gaining your own enlightenment because this is your path. Nobody can tell you if you're on a wrong path or not because this is the path you chose. Yours truly path is different from anybody else's path. Your path is different than mine. But being who I am, being a light worker, trying to find ways of pointing directions, that's my job. I've been told I have to point directions to help out people to find their self on their own journey. I'm just there to point the direction. I'm not the one that's going to be like, let me hold your hand and I'm going to show you where to go at. I have to point the direction and be there as a supporting cast. So you can go ahead and grow. That is one of the jobs that I have to do. And I chose to do to help enlighten humanity the best way possible on the journeys that and experiences that I went through in order to help out those. If everybody understand what I'm saying. Now, I see it was 3, now it's down to 2. So it's like a lot of things that's taking place across the globe, in the US. I talked to a sister in the UK and she told me that they don't even see the Queen or Elizabeth like that. Everything that dealt with your sorrow is real, she told me yesterday. There's changes going on, and now it's time for our people to wake up. The ones that's been called, that heard the call, it's time to wake up. Those that are watching, and I said this yesterday, you heard the call, you are a healer. Do what you came here to do. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't achieve any of your goals as a healer. All you need is your spirit guides, your ancestors, and your guardians to guide you along the way, along with the Almighty Divine, to guide you to where you have to go, where you have to go, where your soul and your spirit resonates with you. Everything is not meant for everybody. And what you're embarking on is for you. It's not for everybody. This is all dealing with your right of free will. So my thing to y'all, I love y'all. Keep it up. This was a short live. And I want to let y'all know I'll be back later to have some fun. We're gonna really probably get into it. I might do it later on tonight or tomorrow early in the morning. I don't know yet because I have a busy schedule. So I want to let y'all know divine love to y'all. Peace, love, light, darkness, and divine love being sent. Y'all stay beautiful and stay positive, y'all. Green light is out.